Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 in the series between Fly and Fanta. Fanta spawning as the white undead on the, well, not white, excuse me. Let's go ahead and turn off Fog of War and go over to Cat's point of view. It is going to be blue versus red, as Fly is going to be spawning as the blue orc on the top right hand side of Amazonia. Meanwhile, on the bottom left, Fanta spawning as the red undead. So blue orc versus red undead, as things already underway. Blade Master quickly clearing out this 5-3-3 creep camp, as Fly now has a bit of work to do here in game number 2. Meanwhile, you can see a little bit of early creeping by this Crypt Fiend, trying to pull over and aggro these units as long as possible. What he's really hoping to do here is just build up damage, since he did go for a Crypt Fiend build, and add that damage onto the Renegade Wizard by the time the Death Knight does finally make its way out. The Death Knight came out a little bit later, as you guys noticed, coming out at the 2-minute, I think 2-minute 45-second mark instead of the standard 2-minute mark. And that is going to give the Blade Master a little bit of extra time. Death Knight quickly comes in, also picks up Claws of Attack +6, very, very useful item in the early stages of creeping, as that damage does make a very big difference. Alright, let's take a look at the tome. Wait, no, it looks like he's not going to be going for the tome at all. No, yes, he is going to be going for the tome, as the grunt is now running back and forth. You can see the skeletal minions had purposely positioned themselves to prevent that grunt from getting inside. Meanwhile, the Blade Master is now right there, and the Blade Master does have Death Coil, so he is going to be able to keep these Crypt Fiends alive if need be. Alright, let's go ahead and take, there is the Death Coil, keeping it on that Crypt Fiend relatively early to try and just maintain the hit points on that Crypt Fiend for as long as possible. Death Knight needs to get off another Death Coil here in just a second, and we are getting a little bit lucky by not seeing a critical strike coming in from the orc. Alright, the Blade Master is still running around. This Crypt Fiend taking a lot of damage. There goes one Crypt Fiend. A second Crypt Fiend may get taken down, as the grunts are doing a lot more damage than expected. However, the Death Knight able to position himself alongside a whole bunch of other units to prevent the Blade Master and the grunts from getting inside there. All in all that was said and all that was done, the Death Knight now pretty much out of mana. Excuse me, out of mana. As we also see, the Blade Master did end up getting 1 kill on a Crypt Fiend. So a little bit of a win there by Fly this time around, as he quickly takes, I would say, about a 30-second lead in this game. The amount of supply, let's take a look at how it is. The supply currently seen at 29/30 compared to 26/30. Yeah, the difference in that single Crypt Fiend. Back down, you can see Wand of Illusion Blade Master. Excuse me, Wand of Illusion Blade Master now just venturing forth off over here. You can see that the Blade Master is off to the north, and he is going to look like he tried to pick up an item, but not quite sure, wait, what item he picked up. Yes, Boots of Speed. I was on the illusion. And now the Blade Master is just trying to contain the Death Knight and prevent him from doing any serious creeping. This is going to be a very, very important call here by Fly. Fly normally wants to try and keep this Blade Master up as long as possible and try to get his experience up as quickly as possible. As you can see, there are the grunts currently creeping away from the Blade Master. Blade Master is currently sitting at level 2, may get to level 3 here if he is ever so lucky, as the Blade Master now able to run all the way back. Is he going to pick up some nice items? Yes, he will. He does get to level 3, picks up the Manual of Health as well. There's a Death Coil onto a grunt though, so a little bit of a loss there, but the Blade Master does get to level 3 and also has a replenishment potion for his efforts to keep his army alive. Alright, we could perhaps even see a Wind Walk come in, as we are now also getting Berserker Strength. Those grunts now slightly stronger, as we are going into a Bestiary and a Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain, an interesting choice once again, as it is very effective against those Crypt Fiends, since those Crypt Fiends do like to group together. Blade Master can then follow up and really just deal a whole lot of damage if he is extremely careful. Blade Master is sitting around over here watching his opponent. Oh, Crypt Fiend taking a lot of damage. You're going to see the Death Coil. Yes, we are. That one poor Crypt Fiend taking a fair bit of damage. You can see also a Tome of Intelligence +2 being left behind as there is a quick burrow. One Crypt Fiend now getting... with the Frost Armor, not going to get taken down very easily at all, but the creeps are still engaging here. Blade Master going to run off to the north, pick up the Tome of Experience, picks up a Dust of Appearance as well, and is now just waiting right here for perhaps some easy targets. All right, Blade Master. Oh, beautiful Death Coil right there. No burrow, but there is one Crypt Fiend there. All right, is that Crypt Fiend going to be able to make it away? That is a big question. Death Knight unable to get a Death Coil off. It looks like the Crypt Fiend does get taken down with the Windwalk Strike, as the Blade Master may be forced to try and get more damage again still. All right, Frost Armor comes on a little bit late for that Crypt Fiend. Meanwhile, the Tauren Chieftain is creeping over here at this Goblin Merchant Shop, does get to level 2, but after taking a fair bit of damage himself, that Tauren Chieftain is going to be in a little bit of trouble. He's absorbed a lot of damage, and normally healing salves work better on a hero that has high armor rather than high hit points, such as the Blade Master or the Demon Hunter. Healing generally works better in those regards, just because much of the damage is mitigated by the armor already. Alright, you can see melee weapons upgrades now being completed, going into the steel armor, and that is going to be adding, I think, a total of 1/1 upgrades onto these grunts. Tauren Chieftain at 2, Blade Master sitting at 3, Lich sitting at 1, Death Knight sitting at 3 as well, and the Death Knight needs to perhaps step back and allow the Lich to get to level 2 for Frost Nova. Without Frost Nova, it is much more difficult for the Undead army to try and chase down units, since they don't really have any significant slows. Troll Trapper is going to get finished off here in just a second. Meanwhile, Tauren Chieftain wandering around on the inside. It looks like the Tauren Chieftain will be just a bit shy of level 3 here. I think he's going to be shy. Let me double check that. Oh no, by 5 experience, he is now at level 3, and he does have level 2 Stomp most likely. Level 2 Stomp being very effective. Blade Master comes across inside the base looking to do a little bit of more harassment, and that's all he wants to do. He wants to harass and keep his opponent busy. Tauren Chieftain now looking to back away, perhaps going to go inside here and get a beautiful stomp off if he can. And it looks like that is going to be the case. A couple of easy ensnares onto the Enforcers, and those Enforcers will get taken down very quickly. Scourge Bone Chimes now on the Tauren Chieftain, and the Tauren Chieftain, with all these grunts, will be able to finish off these Enforcers and perhaps even get the Tauren Chieftain that much closer to level 4. Blade Master now harassing the main base. Looks like he can be able to take down a Ziggurat as it is being constructed. No, there's a cancellation instead. And now going after another one once more. Blade Master will be forced to back off, though, taking a little bit too much damage, as we now see the Tauren Chieftain perhaps trying to get back. All right, here we go. There's the engagement. Skeletal minions now coming in. A Kodo Beast is in the back. Tauren Chieftain is in a very dangerous spot, now being forced to run away with that Speed Scroll, and a little bit of units on the run. Speed Scroll counteracting the Frost Nova as the Blade Master now rushes head on inside this base here. A Fly doing a great job trying to take down some of these units, but he has to be extremely careful. This Blade Master now down to 237 hit points, 200 hit points, may end up falling here, as you can see the Death Knight unable to get a Death Coil off onto that Blade Master, and we are going to be needing to do some serious healing once more. Fortress is now done. We could see the upgrade to the fortified armor here at any moment. Blade Master is getting healed up, but will need some additional heals in just a moment, as he also picks up a potion of invulnerability. Fanta having a very easy time right now, as he's seen on a level 3 Death Knight, almost level 4, and a level 2 Lich, almost level 3. Tauren Chieftain and Blade Master is both sitting at 3 themselves, so it's a 4-2 against a 3-3, and that in fact is very even. Blade Master needs to charge on in here. There you see the ensnare. You can see the units now looking to come back around. Are we going to see an ensnare on that Obsidian statue? Not at all, as the Tauren Chieftain is trying to just charge on in. You can see the Vampiric Aura going to be able to do a little bit of critical hitting, as also the Tauren Chieftain gets off a beautiful stomp right there. Potion of invulnerability on the Tauren Chieftain in order to break the stomp, or break the silence, And now, with the silence gone, you can see that the Tauren Chieftain forced a Scroll of Town portal back here. All right, there's a Lich, there is the Dark Ranger, and there is that Death Knight. The Dark Ranger pulled from the Tavern Hero right at that very moment during that fight to get the silence off. Blade Master quickly buys, I believe, a potion of healing and a potion of invulnerability. Once more, very smart move by the Blade Master to transfer that potion of invulnerability to allow that Tauren Chieftain to do its thing. That Tauren Chieftain and that stomp is so critical in just disrupting the opponent, that without doing that stomp, that fight would have gone in Fanta's favor. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going to be unraveling next. No expansion down here. I don't see an Acolyte making its way over, as the Blade Master is looking for some easy places to creep out. Unfortunately for him, many of the easy places to creep have already been crept out, and the Undead army is just raring and ready to go again. All right. There you have it. Dark Ranger now making its way over off to the north. Tauren Chieftain is sitting at level 3, almost level 4. If it can get an easy bit of experience anywhere, that could really shift the tempo of the game, as the Tauren Chieftain now runs on in. All right, there you go. There's an attack. There's a Windwalk strike. No purge, though, and that is a big deal. Without a purge, that is going to be very difficult to stop. Tauren Chieftain now sitting at level 3, waiting for, yes, the potion of invulnerability. There is the stomp again, and the damage is being added up. There goes one Crypt Fiend. The Tauren Chieftain could try for another stomp here in just a moment. There you go, hitting across multiple units, as the Tauren Chieftain does level in addition to that Blade Master. The Tauren Chieftain gets to level 4. The Blade Master did not level, and the Tauren Chieftain is just going after these units without any regard to his own health and his own safety, even though he does not have a potion of invulnerability any longer. There goes an Obsidian statue. Crypt Fiend almost gets taken down, only to be saved at the last minute once more. And it looks like a Ghoul could get taken down. No, not going to get taken down. Instead, unit after unit getting taken down there. There is a Burrow, but not in time, as another Crypt Fiend is about to fall, only to be saved at the 11th hour. All right, let's go ahead. Just going after all of these units here. Beautiful death coils coming in from Fanta. But the Tauren Chieftain and the Blade Master, I believe, have a bit of a hero advantage. No, not quite. Not as drastic as I would have thought. But the Dark Ranger doesn't have nearly that much experience, even though they've been in a fight here for quite some time. All right, there's a quick ensnare onto the Lich, and a Grunt looks like it's going to be having a very bad day, down to 118 hit points. Able to run all the way back. -2 armor means that he essentially takes 10 to 11% bonus damage at all times. Blade Master sitting at level 4. And the Tauren Chieftain now sitting at level 4. Clarity potions galore. Well, at least for the Tauren Chieftain, as we need to see many more stomps, and effective stomps at that, for Fly to get back into this game. Supply count is 54/60 compared to 44/60. Fly definitely has the advantage here if he can press it. Meanwhile, back down here, Death Knight, Lich, Obsidian statues bringing up the rear. You can take a look. The Blade Master is looking to perhaps clear out this 5-5-2-2-1 creep camp, and the skeletal minions are just showing up only to get taken out, but at least he has a bit of scouting information on his opponent for where they are. Blade Master now going after the Renegade Wizard. Renegade Wizard just dealing pretty much free damage across the board with the help of that Lightning Shield. Robe of Magi given to the Tauren Chieftain, so he's now up to 390 mana, and this could be bad though. Grunt quickly taken down. Blade Master now trying to engage, and he's going to be forced to roll back. Are we going to perhaps see the Tauren Chieftain come in with a big stomp again? Yes, there is a big stomp again across multiple units, as you now see a Dust of Appearance used against the... wait, who had the Dust of Appearance? Potion of Invulnerability. All right, it looks like the Death Knight will get taken down. A beautiful stomp once more, and yes, it is going to be GG. Fly taking game number 2. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.